Ah, traveler, welcome back. I am your host Nebulae Nix. The cosmos is vast, and within its boundless expanse lie stories of loyalty, betrayal, and the indomitable spirit of those who dare to carve their path among the stars. Tonight, let us delve into the tale of Orion Cold-Shot Walker, a man forged in the fires of camaraderie and tempered by the icy winds of betrayal. In his youth he served on the most feared pirate crew in the 9 nebulas. The cosmic Cutlass was a ship like no other. A relic of the past, it floated through the galaxy with all the charm of a bygone era. Its wooden hull creaked with the groan of ancient timber, but its cannons roared with an otherworldly ferocity. To the untrained eye, it seemed an anachronism, a wooden galleon adrift in the cold void. But for those who knew, it was a predator cloaked in antiquity, its crew as sharp as the blades they wielded. Orion Walker boarded the Cutlass as a child, an orphan rescued, or perhaps captured, by Captain Cooper during a raid on a colony ship. Cooper, a man of quiet menace and intellect, saw potential in the boy's sharp eyes and steady hands. Under the captain's watchful gaze, Orion was molded into a pirate of the highest caliber. From swabbing decks to loading cannons, Orion's childhood aboard the Cutlass was one of rigorous discipline. The crew, dim-witted but fiercely loyal to Cooper, treated him as an annoying younger brother. They teased and tormented him, but when danger loomed, they fought as one. Cooper, however, was different. The captain took a personal interest in Orion's development, teaching him to navigate by the stars, read ancient charts, and fight with the precision of a surgeon. Cooper's calm demeanor belied a simmering temper, and his lessons were as much about survival as they were about loyalty. Orion's first taste of true danger came during a skirmish with a rival crew. The Cutlass found itself outnumbered and outgunned. As cannonballs tore through the ship's hull, Orion was thrust into the chaos, loading cannons and patching holes with a speed and precision that belied his years. It was a harrowing ordeal, but it solidified his place among the crew. Years passed, and Orion grew into a formidable young man. He mastered the art of combat, wielding flintlocks and cutlasses with ease. His loyalty to Cooper was unshakable, until a raid on a defenseless colony revealed the captain's ruthlessness. Cooper ordered the annihilation of the settlement, citing the need to send a message to rival factions. Orion hesitated, his conscience warring with his loyalty. When he finally refused to carry out an execution, Cooper's temper erupted. "Loyalty, boy, is the only currency worth trading," the captain growled. "If you can't pay the price, you're no use to me." The punishment was swift and merciless: exile. Orion was marooned on a barren moon with only his weapons and wits. As the Cutlass disappeared into the void, Orion vowed to carve his path, free from Cooper's shadow. Stranded, Orion's ingenuity and resilience were put to the test. He scavenged the moon for resources, fashioning tools and traps to survive. It was during this time that he honed his skills with his now iconic ice blaster, a weapon he built from salvaged parts to ward off predators. The icy blasts became his signature, a testament to his resourcefulness. A resourcefulness that helped him over the years as he would drift into bounty hunting to make a living. Slowly becoming the most feared bounty hunter the vast cosmic has ever seen. All the while just hoping that maybe one day he'd get called in to collect a bounty on his former captain. Which brings us to today. Orion sat at his favorite bar. It was a seedy, dimly lit place. Its patrons a mix of mercenaries, traders, drifters, and like any good bar folks just looking to forget something. Orion sat at a corner table, his ice blaster holstered at his side. Across from him sat Captain Cooper, older but no less menacing. The years had etched lines into his face, but his eyes retained their piercing intelligence. "You've done well for yourself," Cooper remarked, sipping a glass of alien whiskey. "Bounty hunting suits you." "I learned from the best," Orion replied, his tone laced with sarcasm. "But I've got no interest in going back." Cooper smirked, leaning forward. "I'm chasing down a witch. Astral Weaver. You've heard of her." Orion's eyes narrowed, but he said nothing. She's slippery, that one. But with your help, we could corner her. You owe me, boy. Orion leaned back, crossing his arms. I don't owe you anything, Cooper. And I'm not about to hunt someone who's just trying to survive. Cooper's calm facade cracked, his voice dropping to a dangerous growl. You're making a mistake. Maybe, Orion said, standing. But it's mine to make. He left the bar without a backward glance, his steps measured and resolute. And so, the threads of fate weave tighter. Orion Walker, a man shaped by the harsh lessons of a pirate's life, now walks his own path. But the shadows of his past linger, and the storm that brews promises a reckoning. There was nothing Orion wanted more than to finish his former captain right there, but he knew he couldn't. Not unless he wanted the wrath of the full crew of the cosmic Cutlass on him the moment he left the bar. No, for now he knew there was only one thing he could do that was worth doing. Warn Astral. After all, he wouldn't be a good bounty hunter if someone stole his bounty. So dear listener, until we meet again, sail safely across the cosmic void. Good night.